Yo, what's going on, FG fam? Welcome to another brand new series here on the channel. Making that push to 5K. Please drop a like on this video. Subscribe if you're new to the channel for the love of franchise content. It's literally all we do here as we start this NBA 2K21 Next Gen franchise here with the New York Knicks. It is the MyNBA, as 2K21 calls it, where they add My League, My GM, all that good stuff all together in one game mode. We are going to do 82 games. We're going to do 10-minute quarters. I think that's going to work out better for me. I'm going to end up using some settings later on in this series, I think, but first off, we're just going to get this thing going. Protected players, I'm throwing on 11 just in case we do an expansion draft in the future. I want the draft class quality to be a little bit better, so I'm going to up it to 55. I want some good players out there, especially if I'm going to put you guys in most of these draft classes. There will be submissions. So if you guys want to be in this draft class, make sure you guys check in the description box. There will be a template there. If you guys do not follow the template, you will not be selected. Of course, we are going to do the New York Knicks, as mentioned, obviously in the thumbnail, obviously earlier in this video. And again, as I said, if you guys want to be in this draft, they are going to be auto-genned rookies, so your involvement in what they're like is going to be very minimal. I don't really want to be changing a bunch of ratings, so just follow that template, please, or you will not be selected because I'm only going to select 5 per position, 25 players. Malachi Flynn. We are looking to trade for him. He has really good potential, and I don't like Austin Rivers or his contract. So that is a trade that I will make with the Toronto Raptors. Austin Rivers straight up for Malachi Flynn. Welcome, Malachi Flynn, to the New York Knicks. So, looking at the rest of the team before we even make any other deals or anything. Elfrid Payton, 26 years old, 77 overall. He can't hit a 3. Frank Ntilikina, I think, is very overrated in this game. He may have come on a little bit last year, but I still don't believe that he really hit shots that well. Dennis Smith Jr., a very big liability from mid-range, but he can do a lot of other things. A little bit of a playmaker as well. Malachi Flynn is going to be a guy that we want to build up a little bit. We're going to release Harper. We don't need him. Another guy we're going to release is Theo Pinson. That is a guy we do not need. But Alec Burks, kind of the old man. Maybe teach some of these guys. Reggie Bullock as well, another one of the old men. RJ Barrett, only 20 years old. I feel like he has so much potential. I really want to try to build around him. And Emmanuel Quickley definitely shoots better the further away he is. I'd love to use him as well. Kevin Knox, good shooter of the 3, decent driver, he can dunk. Julius Randle, obviously, is the #1 offensive option on the team at the moment. Obi Toppin, the big-time rookie. I feel like he'll be able to hit some shots in the series as well. Amari Spellman, I like him from 3 as a stretch 4, stretch 5. Nerlens Noel and Mitchell Robinson, obviously, the main centers on this team, especially Mitch Rob. So, looking to negotiate some contracts. Trent Franklin's out there. We can get him and stick him in the G League instead of the 2 guys that we had in the G League. Julian Taylor, another guy that I want to get and stick into the G League. So that is what we're going to do. Those 2 guys will go to the G League, and this is how the rotation's going to look right away. Elfrid Payton will be the starter. RJ Barrett, Kevin Knox, Julius Randle, Mitch Robb, Obi Toppin, the 6th man, Nerlens Noel, Quickley, Burks, Spellman, Flynn, and DSJ also getting minutes. I hate Ntilikina, so I don't really want to give him minutes. I really don't like him right now. But if he can get a little bit better, maybe he will start to get minutes. Maybe he'll get some playing time later on and work his way into getting some minutes. But it would take an injury for him to start off getting minutes. Looking at the mentorship, we obviously want to get all of our young players to learn from the older players that have been around a little bit. Obi can learn some things from Julius Randle, which is what we are going to try to do here. Trying to pick the best badges that I want to use for Obi Toppin. I'm not super familiar on this game. Let me know if you guys are really into 2K, what the best badges in this game are for certain positions. Just let me know that in the comments section below so I can try to get these things to be a little bit better in the future. But we're looking for some more mentorships. Obviously, we have a lot of young guys. Emmanuel Quickly is a young guy that we want to learn. Alec Burks is definitely a guy that can teach him. We'll go corner specialist, difficult shots, stop and pop. They all sound good to me. I just don't know a ton about badges in 2K, so we'll see what happens there. Malachi Flynn, another guy I really want to upgrade. Alfred Payton is definitely a guy who can help him out. We'll go Needle Threadle, we'll go Dimer, and Bailout, I guess. They all sound pretty good to me. I don't know. But it is game number 1 for us. The Spurs are already 1-0. We are going into San Antonio to take them on. Our New York Knickerbockers. We'll see what happens. We've got some big-time young players. Alfred Payton, R.J. Barrett, Kevin Knox, Julius Randle, and Mitch Robb against DeJounte Murray, Derek White, DeMar DeRozan, Rudy Gay. This is going to be a good one. Let's see what ends up happening in this one. Here is the opening tip, and it goes to the Knicks. Julius Randle with it. He is going to come up to the three-point line and throw an intercepted pass. Here comes White. White passing it out to the wing to Murray, and he can't hit from 3. Later on, here comes Murray in transition to Gay, and that is the first 2 points of the season scored against the New York Knicks. Here's Alfred Payton, and he will get the first 2 points of the season for the New York Knicks. 6-2 later on. Here is a shot from the wing. It's White. That's a nice shot, and it's a timeout Knicks. 8-2 lead for San Antonio. Inside pass, here's LaMarcus Aldridge, the center, who I failed to mention at tip-off. 10-2 for the Spurs. In the paint, though, Spurs really killing the Knicks in the paint, and there it is again. DeMar DeRozan's playing out of his mind in this first quarter. It's 15-2. Knicks take another timeout to regroup themselves. Inside to Aldridge against Randle, and Aldridge wins that battle nearly every time. 17-4. Here's Johnson coming in, and Johnson passing it over to Trey Lyles. Lyles trying to make some moves on Obi Toppin, and Obi with the block. Gets it up to Knox, up to Nerlens Noel, who gets it out to Emmanuel Quickly, and Quickly going to come inside and get the bucket. There you go. 17-6, and now it's 19-8 Spurs. Obi Toppin trying to get the steal, but Lyles ends up with it, and he will take it in easily. Nice take from Trey Lyles. It's 23-10 now. Here's Alfred Payton, and he does a nice little stop. Makes his defender overrun it. It's 23-12. Here's Pat Mills, and Mills inside. He picks up the foul on Kevin Knox, and he will shoot the and one. 26-12, outside shot, no good at the end of the first quarter. 26-12 Spurs. We'll be back for the second quarter. Back for that second quarter, 26-12 Spurs here in San Antonio. And we'll see if the Knicks can right the ship here in the second quarter. They got to score a lot more buckets. Here's DeMar DeRozan, and DeRozan on the drive. Beautiful take. He picks up a foul on Randle as well, a blocking foul. 20-point lead for the Spurs, and new coach Tom Thibodeau not liking it. Here's Burks. Burks coming in, and big block right there. LaMarcus Aldridge out to DeJounte Murray into the corner for Gay. No good, as he cannot get that one to go in transition. Here comes R.J. Barrett. R.J. Barrett inside, and he'll get that one over to Randle. Outside to Dennis Smith Jr. And DSJ going to try the drive. Pushes inside, gets it to Mitchell Robinson. He can't get it to go either. A 33-12, now 35-12 game. And look at DeMar DeRozan. Just a beautiful take yet again. 37-12. Here's an outside shot for Randle. That one will fall. Makes it 37-15. Now 41-17. Here's Kevin Knox. And Knox from 3 hits it, making it a 21-point game instead. Later on, a 23-point game, and there's White with a little teardrop. Gets it to go. It's a 53-28 ball game with seconds to play now. in the first half, and a nice take there, making it 55-28. Here's Patty Mills from deep, no good, but a nice inside job there by Puddle. And now 57-28. That's a nice hit from Flynn. It will not count, however. Did not get it off before the buzzer. And at the half, it's 57-28 in favor of the Spurs. DeRozan has 15. We'll be back to see the third quarter after this. And we are back here in San Antonio, a 57-28 game as the Spurs just blowing out the Knicks right now. The Knicks, though, not shooting well tonight. That is definitely part of the issue. Gay inbounding this one to Murray. Murray on Elfrid Payton, and Murray trying to drive. Who will stop? He will go outside the three-point line, get it into Aldridge. Aldridge making Knox jump here, and it'll go back out to Murray. Murray looking to drive. He'll get it back to Aldridge, and Aldridge will get a shot off there that is no good. He gets his own rebound and the putback and makes it a 31-point game. Now at this point, it is a 29-point game, and a beautiful three-point shot by R.J. Barrett makes it 59-33. Here's White from three, and he will match the three-pointer from R.J. Barrett. Makes it a 31-point game in this third quarter. Here's Kevin Knox trying to take it inside, and he does. He had a wide-open R.J. Barrett, but took the easy 2 points instead. Knicks only shooting 29% on the day. Just has not been their shooting day for sure. Here's Aldridge, and he will pass it over to White. White for the three-point shot. It's too strong. Back iron. Knicks later on in a 64-37 game. Here's Payton. Payton dancing around, looking to get inside, and a beautiful dunk right there in between three Spurs defenders. Elfrid Payton with probably the play of the game for the Knicks, personally. Here is Quickly. Quickly going to get it out to Burks, and Alec Burks will hit the three from deep. Make it 66-42 now with 3:04 to go, and the rookie Vassell with a nice three ball. 69 points, nice. Now 73-46, here's Malachi Flynn. Nice take from the rookie Malachi Flynn. Makes it 73-48. Here goes Flynn again. He will pass this one out to Emmanuel Quickly for three. 75-51 is the score. Just seconds remaining here in the third quarter, and Patty Mills for three, no good. Puddle will take it and get it in on the putback. 77-51, a 26-point game at the end of the third quarter. And we will be back for the fourth. Into the fourth quarter, 8:43 to go. Nice three ball right there, making it 77-54. Now 77-56. Just a 21-point game, and DeRozan just gets right by his man for the easy dunk. DeMar DeRozan with 19 thus far, and DeRozan will add three more with a corner three ball. 86-56, back up to a 30-point lead for San Antonio. Here's a pass out to Kevin Knox. Knox for three. He'll knock it down. He knocks that one down. 92-63. I know, horrid pun. Here's a pass out to Obi Toppin for three, and the rookie with the three ball. Still, though, a 28-point lead with under a minute to play for the Spurs, and Zeller and the backup squad in for the Spurs. As Zeller makes that one, it's a 30-point lead for San Antonio. Malachi Flynn, nice three. 102-75, and that is how it ends here at the AT&T Center in San Antonio, Texas, as the San Antonio Spurs with a big 27-point win here at home over the visiting New York Knickerbockers. So the Knicks will go likely back to New York in the next episode for a game that we will show you. DeMar DeRozan, player of the game, with his 33 points, 15-26 shooting, 16 for White, 10-14 for Aldridge, 10-7 for Puddle, 7-3 for Mills, 6, 7, and 8 for DeJounte Murray. I thought he was going to do a little bit better against us in this game, but that's just not how the cookie crumbled in this one. Looking at our Knickerbockers on what they were able to do. Lonnie Walker did okay for the Spurs. Mitch Robb, no points, 6 boards. Not really a good game from him. 3 points for Ntilikina. He got into this. 3 for Obi Toppin, 5 for Burks and Randall, 6 for Flynn and Noel, 7 for Quickly, 9 for DSJ and Barrett, Peyton with 10, and Kevin Knox led all of our scorers with 12 points and 7 boards. We received this trade offer from the Indiana Pacers. They want to give us Dougie McBuckets for Elfrid Payton, and we're actually going to take a look at this one because Doug McDermott definitely can help out our forward position. We need a small forward out here in New York, and we have so many point guards on roster that Elfrid Payton's not a need for me. But taking a look at Dougie McBuckets, there's a lot of things he can do. He can definitely hit the 3, and I feel like he would definitely be somebody we could use. He has great intangibles. So we are going to take that trade from the Pacers, and as you can see in simulation, getting up to our next matchup, we are 2-4 now. So taking a look at the Eastern Conference, the Sixers heading the Eastern Conference as the current 1 seed. We are 2-4 and kind of 5th from the bottom in the Eastern Conference, so not awful, but not great either. Denver Nuggets start out 7-0 in the Western Conference. Suns and Kings are looking pretty abysmal, and the Kings are who we're going to take on at home in the next episode. Kings have a lot of nice young talent, and I kind of want to see that in action. The Kings were a team that some people wanted to see used in this franchise, so that's another team, or another reason why I wanted to use this team, or go against this team, that is. And that is what we're going to do. Obviously, De'Aaron Fox, Buddy Hield, very good players on that team, so that is who we're going to take on. Make sure you guys drop a like on this video. Subscribe if you're new to the channel. For the love of franchise content, it is what we do. If you are new here and you want to see some other franchise content, make sure you guys click on the end screen coming up soon to see some more franchise content. Thank you guys for all of your support. It is definitely helping get all these videos found in the YouTube algorithm. I know there's a lot of people here from Mr. Hurricane's channel and other franchise channels around YouTube that are like, wow, where has this channel been? Well, in order for other people to discover it easier than you did, just like, comment, share the video, do everything you possibly can, and we will grow this community here. Thank you guys, and I will see you next time.